She's been in the public eye for decades, and no amount of tight-lipped stoicism can keep Queen Camilla's inner thoughts fully private. Here's what one body language expert told the list about Camilla's comfort as the consort. Back in 2005, when she was 57 years old, Camilla Parker Bowles officially stepped into the world of royal duties when she married then-Prince Charles. She immediately rose to the task, and by 2022, she worked with 100-plus organizations. Royal biographer William Shawcross explained to The Washington Post, "It's a wonderful transformation. She's found it much easier than one might have expected to adapt to the pressures and strains of royal life." In February 2022, Queen Elizabeth II prepared the world for the next phase of Camilla's royal responsibilities when she wrote, "It is my sincere wish that when that time comes, Camilla will be known as Queen Consort as she continues her own loyal service."
Until now, mindful of the sensitivities around Camilla's role in the breakdown of Charles's first marriage, it had been intended that she would become Princess Consort.
As a consort, Camilla's chief duty is to provide support to King Charles, as well as serve as a counselor of state in cases where the king is traveling or ill. 7 months later, Camilla's new role became a reality when Queen Elizabeth died on September 8, 2022. With major events like Elizabeth's funeral and Charles's coronation, it's been a year of extensive time in the spotlight as Camilla got acclimated to her new duties. Jess Ponsa III, body language expert, communication coach, and author of Awesome, informed the list in an exclusive interview. The road to Queen Consort has been a challenging one for Camilla. Stepping into a similar yet different role can be overwhelming, especially when you have not been raised or even spent most of your adulthood in the royal spotlight. Even before she became a queen consort, Queen Camilla demonstrated her ability to carry out a supporting role in outings with Queen Elizabeth. In June 2021, Elizabeth was tasked with cutting a cake using a ceremonial sword. When she expressed doubt over the process, Camilla helpfully suggested she hold the sword with both hands. After giving her a bit of advice, Camilla remained in the background. Ponsa observed, "She continued to be an onlooker as the queen began to cut the cake. This act seemed very familiar yet appropriate. She was assisting an elder person with a task." After assisting Elizabeth and even cutting the cake herself, Camilla gave the sword back to the queen. Camilla showed reverence for the queen, up to the point where she seemed to need some physical assistance. The queen did not seem to mind and, in fact, welcomed the help. Even though Queen Camilla has had 18 years of experience at all kinds of royalty-related events, some are more difficult than others. The Awesome author discerned several clues that Camilla wasn't having a great time at a June 2022 Platinum Jubilee lunch. For starters, while Camilla remained dedicated to her duty, the body language expert thought the queen showed discomfort. Her body seemed somewhat stiff and tense, showing her obligation to the situation. In addition, Ponsa picked up some awkward gestures on Camilla's part, which could have been due to her trying to remember whom to toast and in what order. Ponsa told the list, "This discomfort had very little to do with the queen, but more with being part of a royal setting with the attention and protocols required of the royal family." Queen Elizabeth's death put widespread attention on the royal family as people mourned Britain's longest-serving monarch. In a video, Queen Camilla can be seen talking about her mother-in-law.
When she smiles, they light up her whole face. I'll always remember that smile.
Ponsa praised the Queen's commentary, telling the list, "Camilla spoke very fondly of the Queen with sincere emotion in her voice and facial expressions. She had range, exhibiting both respect and a feeling of reverence for the role of the Queen." However, Ponsa did notice one detractor in this poignant clip, a distracting prop. While her words, tone, and expressions really spoke volumes, one cannot help but notice her holding on to her glasses throughout this clip. The body language expert noted that it would have been better if Camilla had put her glasses aside. Instead, Ponsa mentioned, "Holding onto her glasses indicates an insecurity. She put her nervous energy into a physical item. She not only held on to them, but she moved them around, indicating she was struggling somewhat, and this is natural given the nature of the topic." The coronation on May 6, 2023 was a huge day for Queen Camilla as she was crowned along with her husband, King Charles. The event was also significant in terms of her title. Charles's coronation invitation referred to her as Queen Camilla rather than Queen Consort, a gesture that indicated she would use the conventionally shortened title that past kings' wives had adopted. Ponsa told the list, "Yet despite getting the acknowledgement, one that she is rumored to have wanted for a very long time, she was self-conscious." For Ponsa, Camilla's discomfort was evident right after the Archbishop of Canterbury placed the crown on her head. Her self-conscious behavior was noted in her fixing her hair, not only once or twice, but multiple times. While her hair may have been in her eyes or not the way she wanted it, her motion to it a few times indicates that she was not only self-aware, but worried about how she appeared, literally and figuratively. In the months after the coronation, Queen Camilla has become more comfortable in her job as Queen Consort. Camilla made an appearance at Wimbledon in July and chatted with several individuals, including the ball girls, ball boys, and a man with a search dog. Body language expert Jess Ponson noticed Camilla's ease and level of engagement at the event. Finally, Camilla appears to be more comfortable and confident in her position. She's standing alert and speaks with certainty to others. This summer's events are just the start of how Camilla will evolve and grow, believes Ponsa. Now we get to see what kind of queen consort she can be. She now has the freedom to make the role her own.